Primitivism, identity often sought for by members of Western society, exerts a limitation and barrier against the progress of creativity.
Thank you for staying with us. It's only apt that our art quote for this week will be from the veteran artist Abayomi Baba. Now let's head to the southern part of Nigeria. In Ogara, Delta State, a waste to wealth journey is ongoing, organized by the Thought Pyramid Art Center.
The sound of metal and steel. Has become music to the ears of these creatives as they join discarded objects together to produce life-sized images in this creative workshop put together by the Thought Pyramid Art Center in Ogara, Delta State. Contemporary artist Dotun Pokuola, who's become renowned for this kind of art, is leading the pack.
Coordinating this program has been quite eventful and interesting at the same time. Meeting different people and great minds that are ready to learn, that are ready to make amazing works. Challenges, I don't think we had any challenges. I don't think we did. Everybody has been of great behavior. We've been able to provide things at the right time and all that. And we should be expecting a great and massive work. And these artists, I think we should look out for them because they are amazing artists.
Here, art is playing an important role in getting the environment off filth, debris, and other industrially disused material, especially in this age of technological innovation.
The materials I have here are junks and flat bars. So if you look at it, you'll be seeing some junk metals inside, some scraps metal, and also the flat bar using to create a horse, which I titled Noble Steel, and also the vanishing horse. Most of my work, I tend not to finish everything. I tend to vanish some parts. So as an artist, you use your eye to complete the other part of the work. And also for those that are not artists, you get to think, you get to give you a room to think and to ask questions. Why are these works not complete? Why are the works always half? So as an artist, you complete the works with I imagine a noble steel matching. And horse also, noble steel are always ride by the royalties.
The Waste to Wealth initiative is to expose and educate more artists on the enormous possibilities that abound in recycling discarded objects for art production.
As an artist, I see art generally as a self-expression. And I choose to work on tire sculptures because I come to realize that in my environment there are a lot of materials that are supposed to be used for a work of art that are littering all around. So I choose to make use of tires to build sculpture, to build unique, aesthetic, beautiful sculptures.
Most of my works are used for documentation of our cultural values, and also I use my art to explain some phenomena in the environment or in our society. For instance, I have one of my works here. I titled it Prey and Predator. The Prey and Predator is an art that portrays the Nigerian society and the people, where the government is always preying on the masses, creating a society where the rich becomes richer and the poor always poorer.
For these artists, the entire experience has become a bountiful creative engagement amongst like minds whose interest connects intellectually in seeking ways of making art production less expensive, yet passing across powerful and meaningful messages, at the same time beautifying the environment.
Nice to see the potentials of these found objects. So when throwing that object that seems like trash away, just know that somebody can be picking them up and turning them to great works of art. As we count down to Democracy Day, creatives are showing us what they have been up to. Ahead of Nigeria's Democracy Day celebration, creatives have been really busy. For instance, this concept, tagged Niger Rocks, captures most of the monumental places in the country's commercial capital, Lagos, in artistic concepts and puts it on proudly Nigerian items.
I noticed that people are quite almost desolate and desperate for a change. And this is my own little way of saying that there could be more cheerful things about this nation through the gifts, the way I've interpreted the gifting culture in our country. And that's exactly what we have done.
Then on Facebook, Udeme Jackson is showing us the creative process of his batik art titled Family and My Root, using dye on white brocade. His models strike a pose when he's done. Together We Move is Daniel Ajayi's wall mural paintwork, done with acrylic. The Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, has inspired a lot of people around the world, especially girls. We have this work done by Adekoya Queen, an 8-year-old who is inspired by the WTO boss. She has drawn her with her pencil and paper. The Hand That Giveth is done with offset ink on paper by Tosin Uyeni. Then this painting of Idumota Market, a very popular one in Lagos, is by Joy Idigio, who believes colors rule the world. And there are several other creations where this came from. We'll be showing you more of them on the next episode of Art House. There's a lot to look forward to, but that will be the next time you tune in to Art House.
Next week on Art House. On the next edition of the program, we'll be showing you this photo walk which hopes to inspire people in the rural Abuja community. Then, your creative process sent into our various online platforms. We enjoy that and more in a moment.
Your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Art House today. It's always a pleasure spending time with you, and I look forward to more exciting things on the next episode of the program. Till then, you know where to find me on any of our social media platforms where the conversation continues. I'm Melinda Akinlami, encouraging you to stay safe and keep being creative.